Hi, my name is Dani Wilson, pronouns she, her.
My name is Artemy Gibson, pronouns they, them.
I'm Nick Sacco, pronouns he, him.
I'm Parker Boeing, pronouns he, him.
And I'm Anna Wiley, pronouns she, her.
Welcome to OnTrack. This is a non-exhaustive list of conditions that can affect your brain's decision-making capabilities. These can range from temporary conditions, such as concussions, to more permanent conditions, such as ADHD or Alzheimer's disease. Something that all of these conditions have in common is a symptom called executive dysfunction. Due to the nature of executive dysfunction, people with this condition often struggle with staying on top of everything they need or want to do. It's hard to even start things you like doing. This can lead to having a negative image of yourself because you can't understand why it's so hard to just do something. What can often help is external prompting. Someone else telling you what to do is somehow easier than your brain being able to decide on what to do and then choosing to do it on its own. My team has created the app OnTrack to assist people who struggle with this condition.
A user can begin by logging in with Google, creating an account, or logging in with us. After I'm logged in, I am taken to the dashboard, where all my moods, tasks, and all the other icons are displayed on the page. This is a calendar icon, which displays the next 3 upcoming holidays, and an option to integrate Google Calendar. This pulls calendar events straight from my Google account. I can select this button if I need a little motivational message. We also have light and dark mode toggle. When I click this button, I am taken to a page where I can see all my tasks, and I can filter them as necessary. When I select an individual task, I have the option to update or delete it. Speaking of tasks, let's create one. Let's say that I want to refinish my dining table, but I'm not exactly sure how to go about that. So let's have AI break the task down for me. As soon as I'm given the suggested breakdown from AI, I can see it here in my notes. So let's go back to the dashboard. And if there is an image associated with the task, I can see it here, displayed clearly, as well as an option to skip or complete.
OnTrack is an SOA application with both the front end and back end running in Rails with RSpec used for testing. We use Bootstrap for views and a PostgreSQL database for the user's table on the front end. The back end used a PostgreSQL database for users' tasks and was responsible for our different services and a background worker. The primary tools used for planning and completion was Miro, GitHub Projects, and Slack. Miro made it easy for us to have everything in one place and float new ideas. We started with our MVP and a list of external APIs that we planned on using. Our Miro board has our tables, user stories, wireframes, endpoints, and JSON contract. This is also where we noted our daily stand-ups and goals.
We faced a series of technical challenges when designing this app and deciding what sort of features to incorporate. The first issue we had to address was how to determine in what order tasks should be displayed throughout the day, which we made contingent upon the user's mood. We parsed the tasks according to both their time completed and as well as their frequency. We also check if they're made for the same date, and we shuffle them into various categories depending on that. We then go, depending on the user's mood, and cycle through various tasks. If they're having a good day, then we have the tasks that are dated for that day to come first, mandatory tasks come second, and then it cycles through a pattern of chore, hobby, and rest tasks until you make it through all of them. If you're having a not so great day, you only have hobby and restful tasks, and if you're having a rough day, then all you have to do are some restful tasks. We also added background workers to reset skip tasks at the end of the day, an AWS S3 bucket to store task images, as well as an action cable WebSocket connection between the front and back end to enable push notifications from an AI to provide motivational messages. We monitored the health of our deployments with Circle CI and deployed via Heroku. Since this was our first time exploring OmniAuth, we chose to put the user's table in the front end to simplify authentication. However, we realized later on that the users should have been kept in their back end to better embody service-oriented architecture, and so that we could employ Active Record to optimize our daily task algorithm. Given more time, we put everything in the back end, shore up security, and ensure that the app can scale appropriately with growth if it were to gain popularity.
The visual design choices we made were crucial to achieving a product that might benefit our end user. The goal was to create a minimal UI intending to reduce overwhelm in those that engage with our app. The dashboard is meant to be the heart of our application and the page where the user spends the majority of their time. The nav bar consists solely of icons nudging our user's attention toward the only text on the page, which is the task displayed on the sticky note. And if you think we're sick of train motifs as Rails developers, you'd be wrong. We have a train track image in our footer which ties in our logo and brand identity. In the future, we'd like to incorporate styling features that further address accessibility concerns, including theme customization and a font which is easy to read for those with dyslexia.
Thank you for watching, and we hope you stay on track.